Welcome back to Dark Souls. That was the look skyward gesture. It might as well be a facepalm. Anyway, last time we went down to the poison swamp part of Blighttown and we got a few extra collectibles. Right now I want to show you another interesting gesture that I really like. Well, what is it? Well, what is it? You pro yet? Yeah, I like that gesture. Anyway, I also managed to collect an item while you weren't looking. The Great Club. Great Club. Giant tree branch serves as a wooden club. Smashes enemies from upside the head. The leaping attack is a trademark of clubs, and this giant club is no exception. Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. Never mind. We can hold this thing. We can fast roll with it. That's surprising. Let's just put a regular weapon back. Either way, that leads to a nice segue to reading some item descriptions before we keep going. There are some item descriptions I missed. First, let's read up on the tattered cloth set with the heavy boots. This is the Pyromancer set. Hood, robe, and manchettes worn by pyromancers of the Great Swamp. Though it appears tattered, it is actually quite strong. Their attire offers substantial protection against poison, fire, and other forces of nature out in the hinterlands where they were driven. So it sounds like the pyromancers were exiled to the Great Swamp. They have nowhere else to go because no one really likes them. Boots made of thick leather. The boots of the pyromancers are incredibly tough, on account of the rugged grasslands and treacherous swamps they must traverse. Their soles are nearly impenetrable. Alright, that's the first thing I wanted to read. Next thing we can read is here. The Pyromancy Poison Mist. That's the thing we got on the body that was carrying the Pyromancer set. Unique pyromancy crafted by Ainigi. Considered a heretic even at the Great Swamp. A heretical pyromancy. Create poison mist. Ainigi became an egg-bearing undead who serves a deformed young girl who speaks an unintelligible tongue. An egg-bearing undead? A pyromancer from the Great Swamp who was exiled here. He was a heretic. There are some theories that I've heard that this Ainigi was the person who caused the blight of Blighttown in the first place, with this backfiring of poison mist, the poison mist backfiring on him, and everyone got poisoned, including the swamp and the local wildlife. Deformed young girl who speaks an unintelligible tongue. So that's the first thing we got. We also managed to get an armor set along with a catalyst. Tin Banishment Catalyst. Catalyst of the banishment sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark wraiths and the kings who fell to dark. In contrast to other catalysts, the metal catalyst qualifies as a weapon, as it inflicts physical damage, however small. Banishment sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark wraiths and the kings who fell to dark. Well, we have heard that New Londo was sealed away to prevent a terrible dark from spreading. We also got this crimson set right next to that catalyst. The robe of the sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark wraiths, and the 4 kings who descended into dark. The sealers were once known as healers, and the bright crimson was a symbol of that. That's why the Hollows were mourning outside New Londo ruins. They were mourning the flooding of New Londo. They flooded it to seal away the 4 kings with their dark rays. Crimson, the Mask of the Sealer. Mask of the sorcerers who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark rays, and the 4 kings who descended into dark. It symbolizes the resolve to keep the seal shut forever, and their atonement for all who were sacrificed. But 2 of the 3 forsook New Londo upon tiring of their duty. There were 3 sealers, once known as healers, who flooded New Londo to seal away the dark rates and the 4 kings, who were in control of a terrible dark. The city was sacrificed to seal them away. But 2 of the sealers have left, because they tired of their duty of watching over the seal. On top of that, right next to that, we also managed to get this sorcery. Remedy. Sorcery of the Red-Robed Yolva, one of the sealers of New Londo. Reduce bleeding and poison buildup and undo various poisonous effects. One of New Londo's unique healing sorceries. Perhaps she abandoned her sealer duty to take her healing arts back to Blighttown. Yolva, one of the 3 sealers. That explains how 2 of them left. One of them was Yolva, who left with her remedy sorcery to heal the residents of Blighttown from their blight, but she died, and she left all her things where she died. It's a shame. Only 2 of them remain, and only one of them decided to stay in New Londo. You could call these sealer healers murderers. You could call them murderers. Because they murdered thousands. Millions. Everyone who lived in New Londo was sacrificed to keep the world safe from the dark rays. We don't really know what dark rays even are. Oh, get away, get away. What? That's strange. We just went to this spot and the mosquitoes just gave up. Why won't they come over here? That's strange. Anyway, I want you to meet some friends of mine. These special enemies. These are infested barbarians, but they're a special breed. They're very special. I wonder if he... won't come over. They just give up around here. Alright, that guy obviously doesn't care. So, to get to the Bell of Awakening, we're gonna have to go through there. The only thing I can suggest to you is run. Run. Run in here, and welcome to Quaylag's Domain. We're gonna use some moss to heal ourselves. And let's go through. We got these strange looking men here. Are those cocoons? Are those eggs on their back? Egg-bearing undead. They're not attacking us, they're praying to whatever's beyond there. Whale Egg's domain. Another fog gate. To help us with what past this fog gate, we can summon Man-Eater Mildred if we defeated her in her invasion. We're not gonna summon her. Let's go. Take a listen. Meet Chaos Witch Waylag. win. We have overcome Blighttown. Chaos Witch Quailag of Quailag's domain. Let's examine the soul that we got from her. Soul of Quailag. Once a daughter of the Witch of Izalith, but now a chaos demon. Special beings have special souls, and Quailag's soul contains all aspects of chaos. A daughter of the Witch of Izalith. Quailag was a daughter of chaos. She was there when the Witch of Izalith burned down the arch trees in the war against the dragons. She was one of the daughters of chaos, but she became a demon. A chaos demon. I wonder what she's doing here, instead of with the Witch of Izalith. How'd she turn into a demon? Either way, I just want to relish this moment. We've done it. We've made it. I'm just gonna take a screenshot. There. There it is. The Bell of Awakening. The ruins at the base of Blighttown. Oh, lava? That is lava. Anyway, let's ring it. As we saw in the cutscene, the gates to Sen's fortress have opened. The Bells of Awakening managed to wake up that giant, so it pulled the chains and opened up Sen's fortress. Now we can explore that area if we want. Before we go, there's something I want to do. We're gonna climb down the ruins. That giant dome. There are more eggs on Quailag. What's this? What's behind this inconspicuous looking wall?
Oh dear, what have we here? Are you a new servant? But you have no eggs. Ah, no matter. Go along and have audience with our fair lady. I pray that you will mind your manners. is it? Go along and meet our fair lady. What is it? Go along and meet our fair lady.
My dear sister.
What have we done? Next time on Dark Souls, we find out. See you guys then.